this is manufacturing or production process where we have paddy and then we put into mill and then we have rice. Same story with data. Now we have data, then we bring this data into something called process, and then that process give us information. Now we just need to understand what this data is.
Source documents.
A meaningless collection of facts and figures. So if you put all the data into a full of basket, and when you see that, you can't get any meaning. For example, in a school, attendance of children in the school. So just having the attendance of children in the school, we will not get any meaning. But if you find out like this, students who are doing maths, students who are attending commerce, students who are attending science, then there is a bit of a different meaning. In a factory staff, their daily attendance, the daily production, for example. One production supervisor, he is just recording everyday production, 500 units, 750 units, 600 units, 200, yeah, like this. This is just the collection of facts and figures which has no meaning at all. Then you need to process it. Now this is known as raw, R-A-W, raw, unprocessed facts and figures. Now then you need to put it into a process. Those production, we may have good production, meaning without any defects. Then in the factory, we may produce, let's say water bottle for example, we may produce, this is how many milliliter? 330 milliliter, 500 milliliter, 1 liter, 1.5 liter. So out of that production of 500 units, that can be classified. 200 units of 330 milliliter, 100 units of 500, like this. Then someone is doing a process to the collection of that output. Then what happens? Then the production manager, he has a report. He has a report for the week, 330 milliliter units for in this week, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, how much? Good production, how much? Rejected units, how much? Produced to sell in the local market, how much? Produced to sell for export, how much? So such an analysis, after that analysis what you have is information. Information is meaningful, whereas data is totally no meaningful at all. Is that clear? So going back to our discussion about this accountant's job, he is gathering all the source documents, some bills, some invoices, some vouchers here and there in a carton box. He keeps everything in his table and then he is sorting. At that point of time, no meaning at all. Then what he is doing is recording, no meaning. And then he is sorting, summarizing, equating, calculating. And then he has a small Excel sheet. Today's total expense, tea expense this much, traveling expense this much, stationery this much, and he now have an idea or snapshot of as to what happened today in terms of accounting, and that he can take a printout, give it to the new owner. Owner only sees the total, headline, total, that's it. That becomes a meaningful information that he is presenting to the user of the financial information. Is that very clear? So that's exactly what the accounting is. Accounting, types of accounting, next one. You can say types of accounting. Under that first one, financial accounting. if I to define what this financial accounting is, how can we say? We just said accounting. Accounting is gathering source data, recording it, summarizing it, blah blah blah. But the financial accounting is in order to obtain financial outcome from this accounting activity. Whereas, such as, I need to know the financial results in terms of profit or loss. I need to understand what are my receivable, what are my payable, how much is my total assets. This activity, if I am doing in connection with my accounting, that is what you call financial accounting. You can write it down. Financial accounting is the principal activity of accounting.
The principal?
Principal, yes. The principal activity. This way, yeah? Now, it has different meaning. It's not the school principal. What I mean, principal is the main. So in a school, principal is the main person, no? So same meaning only going to come. Principal activity, main activity, in other words. Principal activity of accounting. In order to in order to arrive financial outcomes. In order to arrive financial outcome, such as performance during the period. What do you think performance is? This is more formal word, performance. From a day-to-day layman jargon.
What's happening in the business?
Yeah,
Buying,
correct,
selling.
correct. Yeah, what is the net of that? Buying, selling, and the net will be?
The business?
Performance meaning,
Transaction?
yeah, in the transaction you are buying and selling, correct? So what is the net of that? What do you call that? Profit. Performance is, we want to understand how much is the profit or loss of the business. Number one. Number two, position. Financial position. What do you mean by that?
Balance sheet.
Balance sheet. Now, if you stay in front of the mirror, okay, let me see, I'm standing in front of the mirror, I will see the image of me only. I'm not going to see something else. Generally, if that what you call mirror is good, that is the case. Otherwise, you will see something else, a ghost, or when a cat is standing, tiger is seeing, something also possible. But normally, if from our school day science, we have this is what mirror, right? And if you keep an object here, and with this distance, you will have your image. This is a normal situation. Balance sheet is a mirror image of your business. Understand me? So the balance sheet is going to tell you what is the correct state, what is the correct position of the business. So a financial accounting should help you arrive the position, financial position of the business. Is that clear? There are something else as well, like cash flows and so on. We will not talk about now. It's a bit too early to discuss. Is that clear now? What is financial accounting is clear. You have a question? Right. Now, we also have something called financial reporting.
The third one, huh? This new point.
Yeah, financial. See, we have accounting, financial accounting, now financial reporting.
The second one. Huh?
What is this? Yeah, that's now under accounting.
Yeah.
We
You
say
have
I
financial accounting.
correct now financial reporting.
Right.
So muskil, I mean,